Clogged arteries often refer to a condition when a substance called plaque builds up inside the walls of your arteries, narrowing the passage and restricting blood flow. It is mainly caused by high concentrations of low-density cholesterol in your blood, which is usually triggered by smoking, high blood pressure, diabetes, and unhealthy habits. Age, genetics, and stress also play a role in it. If you feel dizzy and weak, and you constantly face high palpitation and shortness of breath, it can be a sign that your arteries are too crowded for blood and oxygen to pass freely and need immediate attention. Seeing the need of the hour, we have compiled the top 6 ways by which you can unclog your arteries and say goodbye to any potential risks of developing complications. Before moving on, please note that the contents of this video are fact-checked by qualified healthcare professionals and are for educational purposes only. Number 6. Avoiding saturated fats. There is a very fine link between a diet that is high in saturated fatty acids and cardiovascular diseases caused by clogged arteries. What happens is that consuming saturated fats, prevalent in animal products, coconut oil, and palm oil, increases cholesterol absorption from the intestine into the bloodstream. This raises the level of low-density lipoproteins, usually dubbed as bad cholesterol, which has a high susceptibility to being deposited onto artery walls. This further triggers chronic inflammation in the artery lining, impairing its ability to regulate blood flow and prevent blood clotting. Moreover, these low-density particles are susceptible to oxidation, transforming them into even more harmful forms that damage the arterial lining further. How it works is that the damaged inner lining of arteries attracts inflammatory cells and white blood cells, which deposit cholesterol, cellular debris, and calcium, forming plaque. As plaque accumulates, it narrows the artery cavity, restricting blood flow and oxygen delivery to vital organs. These plaques can become unstable, rupturing and triggering blood clots that obstruct blood flow, leading to heart attacks, strokes, and even life-threatening cardiac events. Studies have shown that substituting high-saturated diets with unsaturated fats significantly reduces the risk of blocked arteries and related health conditions. You can start by replacing fried eggs, sausages, and cheese in your diet with healthier alternatives like oatmeal, Greek yogurt, vegetables, and grilled chicken. Number 5. Drinking herbal teas. While enjoying a warm cup of herbal tea, you might be surprised to learn it could be doing your heart a favor. You will be surprised to know the protective and healthy effects of herbal teas like green tea and ginger tea. Green tea boasts a wealth of catechins, particularly epigallocatechin gallate, potent antioxidants with cholesterol-lowering powers. This chemical has 2 working fronts. Number 1 is in the intestine. It hinders cholesterol absorption from the gut, reducing its entry into the bloodstream, and the second is the liver. It upregulates liver enzymes responsible for cholesterol breakdown and excretion, preventing plaque buildup, and it is potentially passing into the stream and causing clogged arteries. When it comes to ginger tea, the biologically active components in it, like gingerols, possess well-documented anti-inflammatory properties. Inflammation of the arteries caused by the disrupted blood flow in arteries can lead to chronic inflammation, which is a significant contributor to heart disease. Gingerols combat this by reducing these inflammatory pathways within the body. You can find them in the form of over-the-counter tea bags, or make them at home. For this, take a 1-inch piece of fresh ginger with its slices peeled. Place it in a mug, add boiling water, and cover the mug. Let it steep for 5 to 10 minutes. The longer you steep, the stronger the ginger flavor will be. Remove the ginger and enjoy your tea plain, or add honey or lemon for extra flavor. For preparing green tea, take 1 teaspoon of green tea leaves and rinse them with hot water. Now, put them in a mug and put lukewarm water on it. Not boiling water, as it can cause bitterness. Let it steep for 2 to 3 minutes, strain out the leaves, and enjoy your tea. Number 4. Eating vegetables. Integrating allium vegetables like onions, chives, leeks, and cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, and cabbage has shown promising characteristics in dealing with clogged arteries. Allium vegetables are rich in allicin, a sulfur-containing compound with robust antioxidant capabilities. These shield blood vessels from free radical damage, reducing inflammation and oxidative stress, key contributors to atherosclerosis, a disease caused by narrowing and clogging of arteries. Moreover, allicin and other organosulfur compounds in alliums can modulate platelet aggregation, preventing excessive blood clotting that could lead to blockages in arteries. When it comes to cruciferous veggies, they contain sulforaphane, another potent organosulfur compound with well-documented anti-inflammatory properties. This dampens inflammation within the arterial wall, hindering plaque buildup and promoting. Additionally, calciferous vegetables are excellent sources of dietary fiber, which helps regulate blood sugar and cholesterol levels, ultimately improving blood quality and preventing clogging. You can incorporate these healthy vegetables in your diet as salads, a side dish, or even make it part of your main course. Experiment with some new dishes too if you want. Number 3. Dark chocolate. Chocolate is loved by almost everyone around the world, and there is another good news. It's amazing for your health too. The secret lies in its rich content of cocoa flavanols, which is a polyphenol compound with major effects on vascular health. Flavanols can stimulate the production of nitric oxide, a molecule crucial for relaxing blood vessel walls. This improved blood flow translates to lower blood pressure, reducing the strain on your heart and preventing plaque buildup. They also act as potent antioxidants, neutralizing free radicals, combating oxidative stress, and preventing artery wall damage. Flavanols even possess anti-inflammatory properties along with antiplatelet activity, ultimately reducing the stickiness of blood platelets and hindering blood clot formation. Studies have suggested that flavanols might promote the recruitment and activity of endothelial progenitor cells, stem cells crucial for repairing damaged blood vessels and potentially aiding in the growth of new ones. This holds promise for improving vascular health and reversing clogged arteries disorders. Incorporating this delicious treat into your routine, focusing on high cocoa content and mindful portions with low sugar content and 70% or higher cocoa, might offer an additional layer of protection for your cardiovascular well-being. Don't be shy in throwing some walnuts with it to keep blood sugar levels balanced. Number 2. Quitting smoking. Smoking isn't just a bad habit. It's a ticking time bomb for your heart and arteries. Here's why. The inner lining of your arteries acts as a protective barrier. Smoking, however, cripples this defense system through several mechanisms, including oxidative stress. Cigarettes unleash a flood of free radicals, molecules that damage cells and trigger inflammation, wreaking havoc on the interior lining of arteries. Furthermore, smoking hinders nitric oxide production, which is responsible for promoting vasodilation, relaxation of blood vessels, and ensuring smooth blood flow. Consequently, causing vasoconstriction, narrowing of blood vessels, and increased blood pressure, putting stress on your arteries. Smoking has also been found to increase the concentration of low-density lipoproteins, which are then readily accumulated in the artery walls. It alters blood composition, increasing its clotting tendency, and further amplifying the risk of plaque buildup and potential blockages. Quitting smoking is the single most impactful step you can take to protect your arteries and overall cardiovascular health. Number 1. Manage stress. While stress management might seem unrelated to heart health, chronic stress acts as a potent risk factor for atherosclerosis, the gradual hardening and narrowing of arteries due to plaque buildup. When stressed, the body releases stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. These hormones, while meant to be short-term adaptations, are terrible for your arterial and blood-carrying system in the long run. Cortisol directly constricts blood vessels, leading to an immediate rise in blood pressure. Over time, this chronic strain damages vessel walls, making them more prone to plaque formation. Not only this, but they further trigger a chain of reactions of inflammatory responses, increasing bad cholesterol and depleting good cholesterol. This systemic inflammation spills over into the arteries, attracting inflammatory cells and promoting plaque growth. To combat all these, you can adopt healthy behavioral patterns such as eating a healthy diet, exercising regularly, and maintaining a healthy weight and sleep schedule. Remember that the remedies mentioned above are not a replacement for professional diagnosis and treatment. If your symptoms are not getting better, you should visit your doctor as soon as possible. And that is it. The most effective 6 ways to unclog your blood vessels and return to healthy living. Comment below which remedy was your favorite. If you found this video helpful, you will love my next video about the benefits of castor oil. Don't forget to like and share this video to potentially save someone's life, and subscribe to our channel for the latest health insights. Until then, stay happy and healthy.